That's the number one. That should be the number one thing that we think of when we wake up. And the number one thing that we think of when we go to sleep is the Lord Jesus Christ. There's not a word to describe him. The star of the show isn't big enough. He's bigger than a star. He's God. He's God in the flesh. And glorified, he's even better. Oh, it makes me just so happy because I know, at least for the last 3 days, um, trusting in doctors and doing whatever, he's washed me clean of that. And I'm gonna have to say that I owe a debt of gratitude to the Lord Jesus Christ. And I'm already in tears. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not one of those guys that likes the. I'm not one of those guys that cries on air to get some kind of effect out of it. I just, sorry, but he's washed us even clean of the things we did yesterday and the day before that. And I know that there are people that believe that that he washes us clean of the sins that we've done before, and that we need to repent over and over again. But I'll tell you what, I can feel it that he's washed me of those sins of the last few days. And I don't deserve it at all. And I don't remember asking for it. Although I do ask for it, please, Lord, remove all those sins from me, from going to the doctor and trying different things and trying different medicines or whatever. And I apologize. I deeply, deeply, deeply apologize for trusting in something other than you. And it makes me sad. It makes me sad that I did that, But this isn't a time to reflect on things like that, although it is. I don't know if I just uh, contradicted myself. That's why I'm not God, right? But it's also a time for celebration, right? We're clean. We are clean. And when he looks at us, we are perfect and blameless um and just so clean to him because of the blood of Jesus Christ. How he has yeah, I'm sorry for crying like that. I might even just delete this stream just because I don't want people to think, because I know that there's people that they do that. They cry on I'm sorry. They cry on stream just to, for effect, And that's not me. That's not me. I don't know how many times you guys have heard me cry, maybe a couple, but not often. Hey Deb, how you doing? I love you. I love you to death. You don't even know. Um, you just don't even know. And uh, there's a lot of you, right? That I've spent a lot of hours with. That I love, right? Like, even more, like, I wouldn't say more so than like my own mother, right, or my own sister, right, but in a different way, right, because I know you, right, I know you guys. I know when you guys feel insecure. I know what makes you guys feel um uh, jealous or envious or whatever, and that's our business, right? That's our business, right? And that never comes out, and we can trust each other. And I think that is worth, I don't know, a friend you can trust, that you can tell things to, that you can trust, is worth like 10 friends, 1,000 friends. Because, like, after a while of getting used to knowing people as they're upset, right? And they come to you and they're upset, you know the things that push their buttons. And if you know the things that push their buttons and you never do it, um, you know, that really says a lot, I think, you know. I think it says a lot to know, because if your enemy knew these things, it would be the end, right? And even to be able to trust me in that way, is a blessing to me, because you feel safe with me, you know. And you know, anyway, so yeah, I mean, I didn't really want to start the show on. I did want to apologize for trusting in doctors more than I trusted God. Even though I don't trust doctors more than I trust God, but taking medicine, right, is something that is it's a gesture of trusting whatever the doctor's giving us, right? Stephen, you form real friendships through God's love with the people you care for on this stream in real life. Yes. No, that's true. I talk to whoever wants to talk to me in real life. And I spend hours doing that. Sometimes I spend hours just listening. And I think that's all we really want in life, right? Is I know that it's usually not possible, right? I remember somebody telling me, Stephen, no one's ever going to understand you. And really, that was the most, even though it was harsh, it was the most freeing thing that anyone had ever told me, that no one is ever going to understand me. I don't need to wait around for someone to understand me. But I wanted to, when I started this show, I wanted to reestablish that hope that someone eventually would be able to understand you. And whether I've succeeded or not, all I know is that um, this is God's world. This is God's channel, and God's work will be done here, and nothing else. What I want and what I desire and what I want to achieve are secondary things. I mean, God lets me sometimes have uh, have some things that I want. God is so great because His ideas are a million times better than mine. And yet my little self goes and, if you can imagine how big God is and how little I am, and here I take these little medicines from these doctors, thinking it's gonna make me better, and he must be so, I know he loves me, but he must be disappointed in some way. And so, I need to figure out a better way to battle the things that I'm battling in, with abuse and all that stuff, like in my life. And I know there's people that have had far more abuse in their life. Oh yeah, it says, "Good servant, it's good to see you and hear you. You sound better this morning. Even, even I love howdy Debware." And okay, yeah. I do sound a little bit better. Yes, I do. And I'm back on track, right? You trust things, and plus, I would, to be honest, right? I'm not going to say it was just medicine, right? Because I was very dehydrated from. I walked 105. It was 105 degrees out. Good to see you, Arwen. Hello. Um, Good to see you, Bubba and Deb. Right. It was 105 degrees walking there and back, 3 miles, right? And and I feel bad because um um who was I going to say? Stephanie was going to buy me an Uber out of her own pocket to get me not even a couple of miles away from home. And just the gesture of that alone, somebody from across the country that was going to spend money on their account. There's got to be a minimum account, especially in California. It's got to be huge, like in the $40 range or whatever. Um, and she was willing to do that. I did eventually find a ride home because I do have a lot of friends out here, and so not to brag, but in order to have friends, you have to be a friend, right? So I've been a friend to a lot of people out here, and I got a ride home. And you're right, Stephanie is a true friend. She is. She is. Every time I've had to lean on her for anything important, she's come through. And there's a lot of people that'll say that they're your friends and that will, present themselves in a beautiful way, uh, uh, on online or whatever, and that's great, But there's been real live things where I've called Stephanie at like 3 in the morning and yelling, like not yelling at her, but like yelling at the situation that I'm in, just because I can't hold it in anymore. And she's talked me through it. And there's been times where I've needed things like this, like rides and stuff, and she's come through. And I think one time she was even gonna buy me a meal or something like that. I don't. I want to remember that she was gonna pay for me to eat. Maybe she even did, like buy me something to eat from, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else, but yeah, she's a true friend and a true Christian. She backs up what she says. Oh, you just had a 3-hour early bird show. It kind of makes me wish that I didn't miss it, but now I'm gonna preface it to saying that, like, Arwen isn't a Christian in the sense that we're Christian. I don't know why I need to preface that, but if you subscribe to his show, you'll learn a lot about health, and you'll learn a lot about alternative medicine, and you'll learn a lot about even the psychology of these trolls, and the psychology of even empires and democracies and things like that. He's got a grip on that. Flat Earth is his main thing, but it's really like the fourth or fifth thing that down that I watch his show for when I get a chance to watch it. But don't expect any kind of preaching or anything like that. It's at that point now where we can't just I don't know I like Christian all that stuff, right? But you just can't anymore. There's nowhere to go to find information. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you guys can correct me. Um, Bubba says that heat will make your lips dry up and look like a dried snakeskin, plus all the stuff in the atmosphere coming down on us, and the heat is magnified, in my opinion. Well, I'll tell you what, I felt horrible. I mean, I felt absolutely horrible. And then when I went to leave, after walking, right, and I felt like I wanted to leave, I could not make it. Like I walked 3 steps, and it would envelop me, the heat, and there's no way to make it. Um, there was just no way to make it home, and so I just want to let you know that. Hey, Carl, how you doing, buddy? I'm so glad you're here, man. And Debbie, of course. I don't know if you snuck by me there, but hello, good morning. Yes, yes, yes. Shepherd's voice, of course. Yes, yes, yes. Let me see if anybody else snuck in here that where I needed to say hello. But if I didn't say hello to you, that just means that I love you more than everybody else, because I will eventually come back around, and either during the stream or after, and I'll appreciate you even more. And you guys are on my hearts, man. I mean, when I come on here, look, I know there's people that get 30 in their chat or 50 in their chat or 100 and something, whatever. But you know what? I love you guys, right? It's a small enough group to where I know each of you personally. And type of one, if I've talked to you personally on the phone more than an hour, and if there isn't one by your name, I will make sure to do that. You know, and because I think it's important that we know each other. You know, I think it's important that we know each other on such a personal level that oh yeah. And Debbie, you know what? You fit here. This is where you fit. And uh, that's all I can say is that, oh, Carl, we need to talk. No, you need to email me a good servant, 22 at yahoo.com, and we are going to fix that. And even if you're in another country somewhere, we got Skype, and we're going to work that out. Oh, Carl. Bubba, well, I talked to you, Bubba, a lot. I think not over an hour at a time, but and I do have long conversations with you. Not an hour though. Yeah, Debbie, I have for sure. But yeah, so okay, so Bubba, it'll be a Bubba and Carl day at some point, and sometimes it's hard, right? Like to maintain a lot of things, because a lot of times people have a lot of problems, and you know, I wouldn't even say problems. Sometimes I call people and they, oh yeah, just, oh yeah, on the panel, oh, I've talked to you on the panel for hours and hours and hours. Yes, yes, yes. I talked to Lariva yesterday, uh probably for an hour. yeah, at least an hour. And but oh, it's not really your name, Carl Appel. Does it mean anything, Carl Appel? Carl Appel? I'm trying to put it together. If it means anything. Oh, it's a painter from the Nether. Oh, so you're Dutch. Oh, I'm starting to think that you're not Dutch sailor. You you are. Oh, I know who you are now. You ruined it now because let me say it this way. You like to look at the sky, Carl. You like to look at the sky. Am I getting close? I think I know who you are. You're always looking at the sky and you can read the sky almost. Like you're one of those people that know when Jesus is gonna return. Like maybe not no, but you look at the sky. Am I right or do I have the wrong guy? I don't want to bust out your real name. I know that's funny, I know. But with you guys, man, I've had so much fun. And there's been so many, I mean, casts of characters that have come through here. Of course, I miss Cindy. Of course, I miss um, uh, Sheila. Of course, I miss, all the other ones that I miss Slow Driver. You know, sometimes I feel like I prayed for her to come, and um, it really was kind of like a prayer come true when she came, and things didn't work out the way I thought they would. But sometimes God does that. Um, what does it say? Christian Karl Appel was a Dutch painter, sculptor, and a poet. He started painting at the age of 14 and at studying at the I can't read it. My eyes are bad. Hold on, I gotta get my eyes right. At the Rickersakademe in Amsterdam in 1940s. Okay, well, I never would have known that word. If anyone could pronounce that word. Oh, hey, when I cover one eye, I could read. How come when I have two eyes, I can't read? Maybe there's something bad happening to me. Usually sleep, but I woke up and I wanted to come in to say hi, to say hey. Oh, Debbie, I'm glad you're here though. I want you to be here. Like your presence is felt. You know what I mean? There's a couple of you like that. Lariva's like that too. So is Deb. Like a lot of you, Bub, of course, right? But a lot of you are felt. I feel you guys come in. Mark is like that. Rob is another one, and it's like a one. It's weird though, right? Because I'll know that like 40 or 50 people come in here, but I just never see them at once. And no, Rob is not here. No, no, no. Rob is not here yet, I don't think. I think Rob sometimes comes in the afternoon. He had to start work early, remember? He had to start work and he didn't know when he was going to be able to make it. He was going to have to start watching it on replay. But let's do a little surprise for Rob about how much we love Rob and miss Rob being here. I definitely love and miss Rob for sure. And he is, not was, he is a man. Without him, I don't know if I'd still have a show. And that's the thing, right? Like, of course I do this for God, right? and one person can't make or break things, right? But I think God knows that it can, and God will put those people in your life that'll hold you together, you know. And I know there's people behind the scenes that know that that without them I would not make it. And I don't know if they'd want recognition or not right now. If that would embarrass them. But you know, there's many people that I've leaned on. You know, yeah, there are good vibes here today, and I don't know what emoji that normally it would be, but that's what it says right there, uh, Carl. When you put your good vibes emoji, look up at the screen. That's what shows up to me, right? Because I don't see emojis. Like I'll see this emoji, this kind of emoji, but like I won't see this type of emoji. And so it is. Oh, do I? Oh, Deb, do you do art? So Deb, do you do art? I would love. Oh yeah, well, didn't you draw a picture of yourself that you did show me the other day that I thought was amazing? I thought I would. Did you know that I've never seen a picture of Debbie ever or Deb? Never once have I seen a picture, and you guys have all seen pictures of me. Look, there's one right there in a circle. Okay, okay. Don't I look like that lion that like before movies, like roar, like don't I look like that lion before movies that like you know, like I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but that's what I feel like. My hair is so not cut, and I need to get a haircut so bad. I just don't have the cash to do it. And you know, my son is here, and he says I look like my oldest son because my oldest son just lets his hair grow. And you should see the mop I have on my head. Oh, I'm not used to looking like this at all. But it is what it is, right? And it's two dudes in the house. So what do you do, right? And my son, right? I'll tell you this is as much as a kid could be a pain in the butt sometimes. You know, I'm doing this or I'm not doing that for you, or you know, just the regular teenage stuff. He is just an amazing kid, right? And I try to remember what I was like back when I was his age. I was not a very good kid. I was not. I was a rebellious druggie, really. Not a druggie in the sense that I was addicted to anything, but a druggie in the sense that I would try anything and come home loaded. And so maybe that is a druggie. So I call myself a druggie. And so my parents must have had just a horrific time with me. And you know, if my son smokes a little weed and plays video games, oh well. You know, um, we'll work on that. But I think he's definitely on the spectrum somewhere. I think he was damaged by uh, maybe vaccines back in the day. I'm not sure. We're not sure. He doesn't take any medicine, so we don't really know what's going on with him. It's hard, right? Because when I was 19, right, like I was a grown man. Like, I was getting ready already, and I was a kid, but you know, it is what it is. So Debbie says sometimes, but not a lot. This is my favorite new looks, like my fourth grade school pictures with glasses and buck teeth before braces. Right. I have never been very creative, but I started to do an app called. You started to do an app. You created an app called Reticore, and it's a designing app I really enjoy. Really, you are the inventor of Reticore? That is amazing. You have like tons of money coming in. That is amazing, Deb. I never thought of you as like a. I mean, of course, every woman is a businesswoman, right? And everybody is capable of doing anything. Oh, just to play it. Okay, oh, you just played it. I always thought of like doing like an app that I dropped something. Now I can't find it. Don't you hate it when you drop something? You know you dropped it, and you know where you dropped it, oh, there it is. I found it. Thank God. Yeah. And I almost did something crazy. Okay. So and as I was looking for it, I almost pushed buttons on here. And so I thought of developing a well, yeah, but I didn't know if you got that money from your Reticore app. I don't know. How do I know? You know? Sorry. I've told people a lot of things in life, you know? I told people I was Harry Connick Jr. It didn't really go over as well as when I told them I was Bud Bundy. But I've actually like impersonated celebrities to try to get better hotel rooms. I don't know. I don't think I look like Harry Connick Jr., but they begged me to say that I was Harry Connick Jr., but I don't see it at all. If you guys know who that is, that's like on Will and Grace, the ex-husband. Oh, I trust you, Deb. You are worth gold to me. I I trust you more than I trust the sky is blue. So don't give me that I don't trust you thing. I just thought that you got your $900 from your Reticore app. That's what I was thinking. I don't know. How do I know? I always assume up, you know? Maybe we should have like an app, like a Reticore app type thing, and like design things. I know that, look, we're late in the game to be like wanting to do things like this, but hey, look, since the world is going to be destroyed and burned anyway, like let's like maybe have a verse a day or something like that, like an app that has like a verse a day and all of us on there waving hello, like hey, we really use this thing and this really works for us, and we can all be, I don't know, hugging and holding hands. I don't know. With CGI, we can make it happen. Like we don't even have to be together. We could just jump up and down in a green room and it'll be all of us together. I think that would be amazing. Like, because we want to hug, we want to virtually hug. Oh, Tanya, you're leaving. Oh no. Where are you at? So I can say goodbye. Oh, you have a blessed day at work. And if you need me from work, you just call me and I will talk to your boss. I'll straighten him out. And we'll see how far that goes. I don't know. I got the straightening out part, but I don't know how far that'll go. But for any of you guys, I would do anything, absolutely anything for you guys. And um, I want you to know that um, if you need somebody in your life to, yell at the tax man, or to if somebody's treating you unfairly or whatever, I would be happy to deal with these people. I would. There's nothing I wouldn't do for you guys. I want to let you know that. I don't know what people don't believe about that, but I'm crazy. And God made me a little bit crazy. And not for, like, weird purposes, like just because that I'm bold or whatever. But I think that there are people that do need help getting pushed a little bit. Like, there's things that you want to do that you've been avoiding, that, like, oh, if I just could have that little push or something, or somebody to believe in me, just to push me over the edge, then I would be able to do it. But right now, I think about it every day, but I can't do it. Well, if you need someone to drag you over that invisible wall, I'm that guy. I am that guy. I know it. And so we've all been there. We've all been there where it's like, wow, I need to fill out this application for benefits, but I haven't done it. And I know I need to do it, but I'm not doing it. Sometimes you need someone to push you through it, right? Or anything, whatever it is, and call me, you know and we'll work on it. And I don't know. I mean, sometimes I don't even know what you guys, like, must think of me, like sometimes I don't know if I'm helping, or if I'm up here, and I don't know. Sometimes I don't know if I'm helping at all, but I know that God wants me to keep doing it, and I want to keep going. I want to keep pushing. I want to, because I know that we're close, and I've been saying that forever. And I don't know. I don't know what people want from me or what people think of me. Not that I want any kind of, like, accolades either. I mean, it's nice to get those, but, like, just like, what am I doing for you that's like a service? Like fellowship in the chat always helps. I agree with that. Without you guys, I don't know. I would probably crumble. I would absolutely crumble without you guys, because there's no one here to believe in what I believe in, and not even just believe in what I believe in, but know what I know. You know, um, it's it's just amazing meeting you guys, and being part of this. You know, and I know that it's not much really, but oh, you mean painting and all that? Oh, maybe you could do some interior design or whatever if it was on an app, and then learn how to do it in real life. Maybe that's possible, Deb or Debbie, because I've seen people do that. Um, but if you don't have the money to, and you don't have the desire to design your house, then what does it matter, right? Well, who really needs to talk today? Does anybody really need to talk today? I would like to know where my first call is going to go today, because I'm back. I'm totally back on track. Like, the only thing that's like wrong with me right now, and I should have known better as far as this new medicine is concerned, is that I can't see well. Like, I can't read the chat that well. And like, shouldn't that be a sign of like, wow, this causes you a temporary blindness in the eyes, and or permanent blindness in the eyes? But it's weird. If I cover up one eye, my right eye, I could see perfectly, absolutely perfectly. I could read the whole chat and everything. But if I let go of both my eyes, I cannot see at all. I don't know what that means. Does anybody know what that means? Like, if they were to Google it, like, does anybody know what that means? Like, if I'm holding one eye with my palm, and like everything I'm seeing is perfect out of my left eye. That's not even the good eye, isn't it? Yeah, it is terrifying that it's happening. I I don't know what to do. It's definitely weird, because usually when I hold the that, maybe if I cover the other eye, maybe it'll work. Oh, it does. It does. So yeah, left or right eye is good. It's just not both eyes for some reason. It says some meds cause double vision. So when the med is out of your system, you will see better. Oh my God, they put it in an injection in my stomach. And I don't know how long it's going to be. All I know is this, is that I feel way much more myself today than I ever have. And so, other than this vision thing, I think it's out of my system. Um, they want it to be. They don't want me to hear. Okay, so this is what they said. They don't want me to hear sounds that are not real, and they don't want me to uh, experience and feel things, that aren't real experiences. I think it might even be like this spiritual gene that they're talking about, like where they like they spray it in you, and you can't spiritually see um, what's going on, and I don't like it. I don't like it. And I called them and asked them how long it lasts. They said it lasted a couple of days, like a day or two. But I wonder why they would give it to me. Well, they did give me these pills too with it, and it's called Abilify. And I don't want to talk too much about medication, but there are some medicines. Okay, let's put it this way: there's some medicines like aspirin, and there's some medicines like I get from the doctor, and there's some medicines like Advil, and some I don't take. Right? I will say it that way. Yeah, it not only had a severe reaction, but it had a severe effect. Let's put it that way, a severe effect. Oh, if I'm looking straight down, okay, if I lay down and I'm looking straight down, then I could see. I could see perfectly. But when I'm holding my phone up, I'm not seeing as well. That's very, says meds like blah 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 are strong. Yes, and I'm not a partaker in that type of cheese. I will not eat that type of cheese, Debbie. Does that make sense? Yeah, I know it. I know it. Oh yeah, and I need readers, of course, of course. Bubba, that's the simple answer, right? I need to get me a nice pair of readers. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe my symptoms were done yesterday. I don't know. But I do need to let you guys go. I almost want to have a third show. Who wants a third show today? Who wants a third show today? Sometime in the middle of the afternoon, or who wants a third show instead of a night show? Let's do this now because maybe okay. We'll just do regular show tonight, regular show tonight. But you know what? Think about a third show because well, when I pray about it, we are getting close to the end. There's no doubt. There's no doubt in my heart. There's no doubt in my mind. We are close, and I'm going to get a pair of hard phone code prescription readers for $1.25 at the Dollar Tree, and that's what I'm gonna get. And out here we have a $2 tree. We don't have a $1.25 tree. This is California, and so we have a $2 tree and a $3 the $3 store. But it's all good, guys. You're going to lay back down. Well, you have a heavenly, beautiful, wonderful rest. And I hope you get heavenly, beautiful dreams. And you guys are just so meek and so wonderful. And you guys will inherit the earth. And I know that. I know that you guys are very meek. And so I just want to say that I love you guys so much. And please don't think that, like, I don't ever want anyone to think that this ever is about me. It's not. It's like it's like 1/100th about me, but it's really about you guys. And without you guys, there is no show. And so it's you guys really fellowshipping with each other and me just reading along things that you do for each other. And I think that that's so wonderful and so beautiful. And thank you so much for coming. And God bless you. I needed to see you guys today. I'm sorry I'm doing it again. I needed to see you guys today. And praise Jesus for his sacrifice and his grace. Yeah, it was good to see Arwen today. Yeah, it was good. You know, I worked for. I used to do this. Exactly the amount of work that I do here. But I did it all for Arwen for 4 years, and it didn't work. But maybe that's me trying to push something that isn't there. You know, maybe he needs to come to it, but he knows that I love him in that kind of way. So praise Jesus for his sacrifice and his grace. All glory to God because he deserves it. And please pray for the children. Please pray for anyone out there being victimized. Please pray for each other. It's important. It's important to pray for each other. And I will see you guys tonight at 5 p.m. Lord willing, at 5 p.m. Thank you guys for showing up. God bless you. I love you.